Hello, hello. Let's see what they're thinking about. What has on their mind? This is from No Contact. Like, why aren't they calling? No, I will see. I have shuffled. What was this? Interesting. 7 of Swords upside down. So, any sort of lies, that's all been exposed. I hope all is well. Thank you, new subscribers. Thanks for visiting. I really appreciate some card. So you can see the card. Some card at the end. So let's see what's going on. Why are they not contacting you? 5 of Swords. I'm doing a standard Celtic spread here. Just after I've shuffled, cut the deck just off the top. So we have 5 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Maybe a fire sign. Swift action. In the past, 6 of Swords upside down. So there has definitely been some stagnation. They are feeling a little bit of power with the Emperor card here. That's great. Usually that's someone that has, yeah. They're really feeling it now. Okay, they see that you're possibly done. Now, what's interesting, you're coming across as this is a person who family adores. The Queen of Wands, creative, runs businesses, not like the Queen of Pentacles, but definitely is a strong being, sexual, sensual, fabulous. We also have a Queen of Swords upside down. Now, right side up, she's like the divorcee. She is very, very intelligent and can speak her words. There may have been a third-party involvement. And I have a feeling, I don't know if this is a relative, we can ask for when we do the confirmation, excuse me, and we will figure this out. Yeah, they are all in their heads with the 9 of Swords. They are really sulking, and I have a feeling this woman, this extra person now, it could be a boss, but I'm feeling more of the spirit sort of telling me a little bit more that it might be family related, or 2 of Pentacles. There may be a choice person that's been going through a couple of things and they can't figure it out. Here you have the 5 of Cups, and so they're sulking. There's definitely something they could definitely fix. Just call, just talk, but now they don't for whatever reason. So let's see what clarification as to why. Okay, let's see how. Always do you. Always be you. Do not lower yourself to negative naysayers and standards that are not up to par with yours. Okay. If you subscribe this week, starting today, the 21st, when this airs, through next Friday, I'll be choosing 3 new subscribers to do a quick, personal, 15-minute reading. Any question, no holds barred. Okay. All right, let's get some clarification. What is really going on? We have a Hierophant, so there's some independent, unconventional attitude. Here you are, the Empress. He knows, they, or she definitely sees you as the Empress, the match to the Emperor. Okay, and then the Chariot. So whatever's going on, there's going to be some swift action. Let's further on as to what that action may be. 10 of Pentacles, awesome sauce. The 2 of Swords upside down. So now there's some opening of decisions there where they may have been like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? They couldn't decide. I'm getting a little clarification that either you have made a decision, which is, of course, remember, you have the choice. Okay. And yeah, they went with something perhaps in the past that they thought may have been like, oh, it's greener on the other side. Well, apparently they didn't realize it was AstroTurf, which frankly was fake grass. And let me tell you, when you have fake grass, it's not good to smoke, okay? So, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. F-A-F-O. So, they are now in a savings mode of 4 Pentacles. They're just like, I don't know about this. But you may have a different suitor coming in. Because remember, they came up as the 9 of Wands in the first round of the card pool. And which is usually someone that takes action, this and that. And with you being the Queen of Wands, fire with fire is actually a great combination. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, 6, Ace of Wands, This is wonderful. Now, it's almost as if that during the Aries season coming up, April, you may have actually brand new beginnings, brand new creative beginnings. Okay. We also have the devil upside down. I'm gonna make sure there's no nakedness here. You have the devil upside down. It's actually these are fun art seen here. So there's a release of what was maybe forbidden or was holding back. Maybe the person was like, in some substances or drinking a little too much. And brand new beginnings again signified by the Fool. I'm so happy for that. Okay, like a fresh start. But watch for the Magician upside down. Someone is still not necessarily playing with their full deck, and someone is having a really hard time releasing the past. Okay, so you got the Six of Cups, and when it's reversed, it sort of signifies that the person's sort of still thinking about the past. When it's right side up, it's a lot more about being carefree like you were as a child. You didn't have to worry about bills, all that kind of good stuff. But when it's reversed, it's usually someone who is stuck in the past. So for a successful new beginning, for a reboot and a refresh, both of you have got to let that past stuff go. As well as with that Ace of Wands, really start to think, what do you both want for the future? So these are questions that you need to ask yourself first, and then, will he be reaching out? The Two of Pentacles upside down, interesting, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles upside down, 222, that's the third two. So these are some, and we have aces. So, and 6 and 4s here. Ace of Pentacles, okay, so we're a little post, so maybe Taurus season. So that March, April is when you may see an Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you're getting a new job, a new offer, a new opportunity, which is wonderful, and you'll be learning about that. I will say clarification. This is 18 plus, okay? I do try to be. Now, here's really deliciousness. That in the recent past, okay, or at least this is sort of the energy that's sort of moving on. I'll stay still here for a second. Okay, so the the Seven of Cups upside down shows there is a more defined wish as to where they want to go, and maybe where you want to go. So they're really thinking like, instead of like everything's in fantasy world, okay? Next, the Knight of, different deck, Knight of Wands, this time reversed. So they may almost move too quickly. Oh, let's get engaged. We got talk that you were cheating. I had this feeling that you were like with Cheryl or whatever it might be. Okay, I'm not saying they're cheating. We can clarify that if you'd like. I do offer personal readings. And the Hierophant again with the unconventional upside down. So there may be an opportunity for you two to try something, or even try a new approach. They may even try a new approach with you. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest. Now, here's what's really lovely. Definitely your energy is certainly coming forward, and theirs is a renewed sense of hope, and that's with the Star card. I hope she wasn't naked. Okay, great. You don't want to hurt the... And celebration is in order. 3 of Cups. I love that coming up. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's giving and receiving. Remember, though, sometimes the 6 of Cups could be something that's known as strings attached. So make sure when someone is giving, don't overly give to yourself either. Okay, make sure it's the reciprocity is equal. If in fact he should be giving to you more. Okay, now here's what's interesting. You got the Judgment card. So they are really, I think, taking the time to ascertain and finally coming to grips with what happened. And it's really where the souls get to be refreshed, re-blessed, sort of when you go for baptism or... Okay. Now, what's interesting is that there is a fear of things being returned or things going back. So both of you have got to keep in mind, and you most importantly, okay, to keep hope and faith, because what really is yours, okay? And that means, I know it sounds freaky, silly. What that means is that you want to ensure that your needs are being met Are you meeting your own needs first? Because remember, nobody can make someone happy. You should not, nor should they, or any partner that you with, assume that, oh, when I'm with them, they're going to make me happy. No, you make yourself happy. All right? You need to understand that. Number 2, so do they. Okay. 3, it's important to understand, to control that people need to improve themselves. And yes, a partner may make you even more happy. Absolutely. Okay. But they are not the sole reason for your happiness, and never should be. Okay. You lose yourself that way. Okay. And I know you're better than that. And here's interesting. Okay. And here's the Queen of Cups, which is fantastic. The Queen of Cups is a sign that there is a loving heart within. And I really love that. Now let's listen. If he can speak to you and they were to call you right now, let's take a quick peek in the hidden oracle deck. Now I do read, as you notice, cards upside down and right side up. So, and I do the same with these. So not everyone does. So, but it's interesting to sort of switch it up. Now I'm a reader for over, well, I don't want to date my age or point that out, but I'm a Gen Xer, and I have been reading for more than 30 years at private parties and, and remember, you're in charge of your life, okay? Tarot is a great guide. I'm just the messenger. This is just one reading. There's thousands of us on YouTube and out in the world, and I will not personally solicit or contact or reach you out for a reading in any way, shape, or form, okay? No. I do have a website, the 9 of Cups, the number 9 of Cups.com, and all information in the description should you be curious to learn more. Now, they love you unconditionally. It did come upside down, and I have a feeling they're insecure. It's like, is this fantasy? Remember we had the devil reversed? They're like, do I love them? And do they still love me? So there definitely was clearly love there. I wish I treated you better. My life is not together as it seems. Whoopsie. Sorry for the lighting there. Of course not. You knew that. You came closer than anyone. I wish people would explain this. Now, what does that mean? It means maybe that you reached a part of their heart that no one else had ever touched before. And sometimes that can, especially let's say they have a particular type of fearful or anxious attachment style in relationships, especially intimate relationships. And they may have been triggered like, wow, this person just snapped something that a chord within me that I don't know what to do now, okay? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, as they should. They should be thinking about what they did. Oh, interesting. Now, this came up, this is now, and I'm still doing Celtic card spreads. So this is number 6 cards. So this is starting to get into the information or energies coming up, okay? So you got, I'm not available, but it came in reverse, which means whatever they had, wherever they try to test the waters or the paint color on the other side, no, it doesn't match to you. And of course not, because you're special. Remember that when they come back. I wonder, see, this is their insecurity showing. I wonder if you're happy without me. Now, it came in reverse. So if you may even be having also maybe they're happier without me. Well, again, remember, you're in charge of your own happiness. And sometimes, remember, when you meet people, sometimes, you're in the middle of doing something that you're enjoying, you're so thoroughly happy, and your sense of self is so strong, of course you attract people that way. So that's why I say it's super arse important to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. Because frankly, you can't take care of anyone else if you don't take care of you. Okay, and it's not about selfishness here. And it's not about self-love, like all about me, selfie, duck face lips for an Instagram shot. No, please stop doing that. It sounded like 20 years ago. So many things remind me of you. Okay, and it came reverse. So that they may be like, oh my God, everything around here reminds me of them. So it's getting frustrating to them. And here's the connection. He worries, says here, I feel you even when we're apart. They worry that this may be slipping, and as they should. Let's do another 10 for the unexpected feelings. They love you, but they worry that you may not love them back. speak to me through music. So there may be a connection of ties or music that you used to play that they happened to catch on the radio on their way to work, and they're admitting here they lost themselves for a while. They know that, and I guess as I'm saying and sensing, the spirit's telling me that they definitely had a sense of they're starting to become aware of what happened. Because sometimes people, they shoot from the hip, as they say, which is the term of like sort of like your Knight of Swords. They rush. They don't even realize where they're going, and they just said the totally wrong things. Okay. Now they have some good news, and you probably do, that you want to share with them. Let them reach out, because let them chase. Okay. Now they look for you everywhere. Not in a stalk. I'm not getting a stalking sense in this case, especially the particular cards that we pulled. But I think they see signs of you everywhere. Whether it's like maybe the number of your birthday. Let's say you were born on the 17th. And they see the number 17 on license plates, on telephone numbers, lotto ticket, etc. It says here, you don't know how hard it was to let you go, but it's in the reverse. So, sorry, there you go. Number 6. So they haven't let you go, okay? You're still attached. But they may think that you have let them go. Okay, and I know it's 2026, but I think it's still important that, especially in a no contact situation, instead of, texting them like cray, don't do the delulu. Instead, pause. Ask yourself that's one of the kitty cats. Ask yourself, what do you wish to do? Okay? What do you want to do? All right? And what do you want in your life that works for you? Okay? And it can change. It can change even within 6 months. Now, here's an interesting. They fear, and you may even recognize once you even do your own, is that they say, we both know I am not the one for you. So there may be a whole other side that you just didn't realize, okay? And maybe they were just looking for like a one-time thing or a couple-time thing, happy times. But no happy ending happens that way, okay? Especially with, a high body count in terms of sleeping around. That's an energy exchange thing. And for those that are female anatomy aligned, it's very personal, and you want to know who you're letting into your personal space. Okay, boo? Okay. Now, here's their fear that you're gonna say, we need to let each other go. You may be fearing the same thing. Okay? And last but not least, yeah, they got regrets. They got crazy regrets. I regret lying to you. So, let's pull a few more cards and see what Spirit said. These are oracle cards. And I pulled 3 from a law of attraction card for us as well that I'll read at the end, okay? One more for good. This is unexpected. Depression. Come in reverse. We are the world in the middle. All right, so it could be really the right thing. I think time needs to pass before we decide. Yeah, and it's reversed, which is great. They were stuck in their mind, all right? They were just, mental, like sort of like your 8 of Swords environment. Okay, now let's figure this out. The Creator, okay? Beautiful. All right, it's like the magician here. You are capable of creating the life that you want, as they are. You're so fluffing out. You can't see this big ass. There we go. Kitty cats, yeah. No, not a... Okay, let me move this before another deck flies. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My gosh. I call this cat dog sometimes because he's literally the size of about 4 chihuahuas put together. And he's not overweight. He's just part Maine Coon. Okay. Sense of adventure is strong. So remember, if someone is dampening your sense of adventure, and I'm not talking, trying on your possession, but talking about, remember, that unconventional, oh my gosh, he's going to go near the keyboard. Yes. Okay. Really important. Upside down. Don't let anyone stifle your creativity, okay? So if this person is suppressing, like, why you do it like that? Why you do my chili con carne like this? Gotta be like this. If anyone tries to stifle your creativity, no way. No way. Now, they have a rebel streak in them. Maybe you do too. Participation. I don't know what that means. It could mean a whole bunch of things. But it could mean too that you need two to tango. Okay, there we go. One down. You need two to tango. You definitely need, it can't be a one-sided relationship. You can't be the only one contacting, and vice versa. Okay? You may be at a distance. So they may be traveling, and it may look like they're trying to bridge that gap, literally bridge. And especially since we had the Six of Swords in that first time pulling the first round of for that Celtic reading, because you had the Six of Swords, which is usually your travel card, but it was reversed. And here we have again the traveling card upside down. So there definitely has been some delays in moving forward. Okay, why is that? Okay, there's a slowing down, and I think that's important for you to do too. Okay, because it's okay to assess, or it's okay to take a moment besides a weekend. Okay, and if you live like I do here in the Northeast, we had a whole bunch of snow, so time to relax. If you have kids, get them out, make a little snowman. If you have that, interesting morality. Now I don't know if there is like a religion difference between you two. Maybe you're more spiritual than they are. Maybe this could be a forbidden scenario, but I'm not getting that. More a sense of. Well, okay. Now this is interesting. There was fighting in the past, okay? And maybe not necessarily between you two, but I think this person they've been fighting with themselves a bit, and maybe even fighting with others that has nothing to do with you, but it's sort of crossed over. And so, someone's playing the victim, including yourself. You got to take confirmation from the cat. You got to take responsibility, because you know what happens when you do that? Harmony. And with the 10 and dolphins, so definitely water signs, or at least with water signs, that's your Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, connecting to emotion. Okay, and you can do saltwater bath for cleansing your spirit and your mind and your soul. Cleanse your crystals if you have that. Careful, there's are a couple of crystals that you can put in water. And moon is just moving out of Aries, so especially with that, literally today, later this afternoon. So it's going to go Aries, going to go into the fire. Gemini, Aries, Taurus. Oh my God, I need like the signals up here so I can figure this all out again. That cat really threw me off. Okay. It's time to not be any lazier. So I know I told you to take a rest, but for them, they've been lazy. They've been like, not thinking about it, trying to shove it underneath the rug. But when it's reversed, they are finally starting to think outside the box. Thank the tarot gods. And what's important to remember, we pulled twice the Hierophant upside down. So where there's normally like traditional roles, it's reverse. It's untraditional. It's fresh, a new perspective, thinking outside the box, okay? So last but not least, let me read, and I need my eyeballs for this. Give me a second so I can pull it up. These are the 3 oracle cards. Many want to point out reality to you. They say, face the facts, look at what is. And when we say to you, if you are able to see only what is, then by the law of attraction, you only create more of what is. You must put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. Now, I didn't know what these cards were going to say, but how interesting that we pulled the Hierophant twice now. Okay. Next, I have two more cards. You cannot create in the experience of another. In other words, you can't create for them. Okay, but while you cannot create I should have my eyeballs on my glasses. In the experience of another, because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them, though, is set the example of joy. You be the joy. Because becoming a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who only does the things that you're wanting, therefore brings forth only joyful creation and emotion. So that again is that connection with the harmony card to definitely get in alignment with your emotions. What are you feeling? Feel free to do a pro and con, a list of should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? I'm appreciating this physical life that I wanted. As I decide to be a physical being, it is glorious to be here, making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of the universe, the power of the law of attraction. And this is the law of attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks with the teachings of Abraham. Okay. So it's, which I've been following for, oh my gosh, 30, 40 years. So I hope you enjoyed today's reading. More coming. And tell me if this resonated with you. Send, like, subscribe, share if you know somebody who hasn't heard from anybody. And if you want to subscribe, I'll put you in the free raffle for a free 15-minute reading, any question. And it's private, of course. You'll have a private link to that video once I reach out to you. Okay. And my email, the 9 of Cups Tarot @gmail.com. Link in the description, all that good stuff. All right. Toodles, have fun. Go have fun making a snow person. Bye. I love you and thank you. Blessings.